Hello, and thank you for joining me at the Mary C. Doxsee Historic Clothing and Textile Collection here at Ohio University. This current exhibit is on Latin American textiles. Latin American textiles in general have been admired globally for many, many years for their intricate patterns and brightly woven fabrics that have been used for a myriad of things, from interior design to clothing, of course. The examples that we have on display, we have a few pairs of pants, but we also have some dresses that were not only made in Central America, but also with fabric that was bought in Central America and then brought home to America to be made into a fabric or a dress. An example of this is behind me with the brown and black and silver fabric for the skirt, and then the bust area is made of a solid black fabric. That fabric was actually bought in an open air market in Guatemala in the 1970s, and as you can see, it is a very 70s-esque dress. Some of the other items that we have some fabric that was just bought also in an open air market in Guatemala. We have some wonderfully woven pants from Guatemala as well, a couple different examples of those in the collection as well. Let's move on over and see some other fantastic examples. Some other examples that we have on display, as well as the other pants that I had shown you before, we have some really fun and funky motif pants from Guatemala as well. When Latin American textiles use motifs, they use anything from flora to fauna. Flowers and birds are very popular, as well as bunny rabbit, deer, and people, as you can see with the white pants. If you look closely, there's little motifs of people woven in very brightly colored yarn throughout the pants. And the dress that's green and silver is also an example of a westernized style using Latin American textiles, if you will, just like the brown and black one that I had shown you. The example on the far left of the black and the brown and the white is actually not only a woven fantastic example of a Oaxacan textile, but it is also a knotted example. So you have a fantastically woven vest with a little bit of fringe on it, and then the woven skirt, if you look closely at the bottom, has a macrame-esque style fringe at the bottom around the dress. All these textiles in the exhibit are mid-20th century, mid to late 20th century, so they are from the 60s and 70s, and in the 70s macrame was a very popular style for interior design as well as clothing and accessories. So as you can see, the outfit highlights the use of macrame at the bottom to kind of give a fun and funky movement to the fringe when an individual is walking in this outfit. So as you can see, a lot of these textiles are brightly colored, very fun, very lively. A great exhibit to come visit when you're on campus this summer. So thanks for joining me.